This is the end of YouTube as the global commons. The end of stumbling across strange, beautiful, and uncomfortable ideas without the fear of having your personal identity tagged to your curiosity. The end of that late night rabbit hole where you learn something incredible from a stranger across the world without having to hand over your government name first. We've gone from freedom to a gated community with a clipboard at the door. The only price of admission is you. You have touted and claimed for years and years, my information isn't that important. Google can track me. You can figure it out. Now they're actually doing it, right? Your information is not that important, right? Right. Really. Now it is. Your information is wildly important. Your information wasn't important when you didn't know it was secretly done in the background. Now, they gotta know. That's the saddest part of all of this. YouTube doesn't have to destroy what it was. It chose to. They decided that advertiser comfort and corporate liability mattered more than the messy, unpredictable beauty of an open platform. You know what's crazy? They have leeway, they have leverage, they could talk to the advertisers. The magic is gone. This isn't the future of the internet. This is the funeral. This is the end of YouTube. But who would I be if I didn't offer some kind of solution that just ended with dreary and dread? I'm not that kind of person. I have an idea of sorts, and I will lay out my idea, so please just bear with me for a moment. The first thing you have to understand is that YouTube doesn't care about your angry tweet. They don't care about a single person leaving in protest. They don't even care about hundreds leaving in protest or thousands. They don't care. What they care about is pressure, visibility, and alternatives. You want to combat this creeping ID to watch policy, the first thing is to make noise where it hurts. Publicly, consistency, and in ways that force them to acknowledge you. That means videos, articles, petitions, coordinated comment campaigns. Anything that keeps the conversation alive and impossible to sweep under the rug. YouTube thrives on inertia, so the moment we stop talking about it, they win. And I'm going to ask this, if you made it this far, I doubt you did, share this video or something, like it, comment it. The second step is to hit them where the leverage lives, advertisers. If YouTube is bending over backwards to make advertisers comfortable, then showing advertisers that users are furious about this will matter. That's what will happen. This doesn't mean harassing brands. It means making them aware that their association with invasive policies could damage their own image. The uncomfortable truth is that YouTube bends to whoever controls the purse strings. And if advertisers worry about the optics, YouTube will have to rethink. So, I need you to call the advertisers. You know how Collective Shout called Visa and the payment processing people and MasterCard? Yeah, you can actually call the advertisers. You can do that. You're allowed to do. You can actually call them. Look them up. You can call them. You can do that. Third, you have to diversify your internet diet. I know it's gonna suck. If all your internet video consumption is funneled through one platform, you're kind of already in a cage. You gotta go around. You gotta go around. Look at alternatives. I mean, it's gonna suck, but there's PeerTube, Nebula, Odyssey, even Twitch or TikTok. Different kinds of content. No, they're not perfect, and no, they won't replace the YouTube overnight. But every view you give somewhere else is a tiny chip in YouTube's monopoly. You don't have to boycott completely. Just stop giving all your time and attention to YouTube. Here goes the fourth step. Support creators directly. I know it's gonna suck, but $1 on Patreon, Ko-Fi, merch stores, newsletters. Newsletters are good. Find ways to make sure the creators you love aren't totally dependent on YouTube's rules to survive. The less they need for YouTube money, the freer they're able to speak against YouTube policies without fear of losing everything. If you think, my $3 a month doesn't matter, multiply that by thousands of people and realize you're looking at a safety net strong enough to give a creator that backbone. I'm going to use this as a moment to promote my Patreon. I'm going to tag it in the top comment. There's going to be like 3 links in the top comments. One is going to be for this section of the video. One's going to be for Cora, and the other is going to be for my Patreon. It's $1 a month. I know that you guys probably don't have $1 in this economy, but it does help. If I have 180,000 people following me, if I can get $1 from 1/10 of you, that's 18. Was it 18? Is that 18,000? 18. That's $18,000. If I had $18,000 a month, that'd be great. If I can get 1/10 of my audience to give me $1, I would rule. That'd be great. I could quit my job and give you actually better content than the garbage I'm putting out right now. Despite the fact that I am putting a lot of work into this, still feel like I could do better if I had more time. Because I do have work today. I have work today, and that's I gotta go soon. So yeah, you gotta resist the urge to comply quietly. When YouTube asks for your ID, ask why. When they push you into the verification process, make it known. Post about it, share screenshots, call it out in public forums. They want this to be normalized through silence. With each person complying alone in the room, the more people see that others are pushing back, the more emboldened they'll be to do the same. Quiet compliance is the soil that policy grows in, especially bad policy. Also, I know you don't want to read, but you're going to have to understand the legal side of this. This is part number 6, I think. I'm not sure what number I'm at. But these policies are being propped up by vague safety laws that governments are pushing through without debate. If you can, get involved locally, contact representatives, join digital rights advocacy groups like the EFF, or support campaigns that challenge invasive legislation. YouTube may be the visible villain here, but the pressure often starts with lawmakers who don't understand or don't care about the freedoms that are trading away. I've watched so many debates of people saying, this isn't that really big of a deal. The internet is just the internet. Yeah, the internet is the most important and powerful tool for a free nation in totality. That's what it is. I have spoken to people from Russia, China, Korea. I've spoken to people from the Easter Islands. I was speaking to many people all around because of the internet. I love it. Skype saved my life. It really did. That's the important part. Number 7, I'd say, is to talk to people who aren't paying attention yet. Right now, a lot of YouTubers, or at least a lot of YouTube users, think this won't affect them because their account is verified or they're over 18. This is for me. I have over 1,000 videos on this channel. I am a verified creator. You see my check mark? I'm verified. At the time of making this video, I have 180,000 subscribers. I had to submit my ID. After all that, they said I didn't have a positive channel history, and they said that my stuff was going against community guidelines, and they didn't tell me which one it was. This isn't just about the fact of the matter of one simple small deviation of policy. This is about them trying to get my information when I blatantly do not wish to give it, which is strange because to get paid, I gave them my bank information. I gave them that, and they still wanted my specifically my ID. That's what they wanted. And they told me they needed access to my search history and they needed access to my history on YouTube, which they explicitly are asking so they think they can get away with it in legal jargon. That's what's going on. It will affect you. These systems always expand. Today, it's going to be mature content. Tomorrow, it's political videos, medical videos. This podcast is too edgy. Oh, this is an unverified choice. Anything, and I mean anything that is deemed unsafe will be asked for verifiable things. Anything. What do you think is unsafe? You think Grand Theft Auto is unsafe? You think Call of Duty is unsafe? Do you think Undertale is unsafe? Imagine that for 1 second. You think this shirt is unsafe? This shirt could actually harm a toddler, so it might be unsafe. That could be a legal loophole because anything deemed unsafe by sponsors, advertisers, anything in that variety. Me doing this, oh, that could hurt somebody. That could be deemed as unsafe because the algorithm and AI picked up my movement as too sporadic and fast. This is becoming a more prevalent issue, more than you want to acknowledge. That's an issue. You need to help people see this is about the long-term precedent. Not just the current inconvenience. It's how you build a real movement instead of a niche complaint. You need to keep going. You need to tell people who think this doesn't affect them. That's what you need to do. And very importantly, finally, remember this. YouTube only has the power we collectively give it. This is how everything works. We, the people, we as a united front, we, the viewers, giving thousands of millions of views. You guys built me into what I am right now. Think about that. All of you. Every single one of you using the Clippy profile, whatever you're doing, and protest, you guys built it. Sure, one grain isn't going to do anything. My favorite line, I'm thinking about this right now. My favorite line in all of fiction is from Bug's Life. Hopper is tossing grains at one of the other grasshoppers. And he says, "Does this hurt?" And then the grasshopper says, "You kidding me?" He said, "How about this?" And then the other grasshopper says, "Nothing." And then Hopper unleashes the full storehold of food onto one grasshopper and says, "How about this?" And crushes him. He stands on top looking down at everybody else and says, "If one of them stands up, they all will stand up." I want you to really think about that. If one of them stands up, they all will stand up. This is a lesson that has been ingrained since we were children in Bug's Life. We have the power of unity. We, the people, have the power to grab the tools of oppression, grab them by the gonads and pull down. If enough users refuse to normalize invasive identity checks, if enough creators demand a different system, if the biggest people, if your favorites do it, if the best people do it. I'm not big. I'm not. So I need you to share this video. I need you to. I need you to like, comment. I need you to tell everybody. I need you to tell your favorite content creators to talk about this. I need people. I need you guys. If enough viewers take even a fraction of their time and attention elsewhere, it will matter. This isn't about winning in one big strike. No, I'm not trying to do one big action. Everybody wants this one big thing. Everybody wants some one big protest that will change and shift anything. No, it's about 1,000 small acts of refusal adding up until the system cracks. Use their system against us. Note how this didn't happen over time. It was slow. Yeah, I guess they need to do this for advertisers. Yeah, I guess they need to use safe language. Yeah, I guess the apocalypse happened. Yeah, I guess, until finally we got here. This was always going to be the finality of what it was going to be. The internet was never meant to be a gated community. And the only way to keep it open is to refuse to walk through the gate. I am tired. I am sick and tired of the active refusal of revolution, the active refusal of hardship in your soul and anguish. I am sick of it. I'm sick of your defeatist mentality. I'm sick of your nihilism. Hence why I cut out this section of this video in order to make a separate video on the same exact thing. This video you're watching, or this section that is on the bigger video, is a separate video now. It's 2 videos, and I released them in conjunction with each other. One's released on the 12th and one's released on the 13th. I planned it all out because it's important to me. It is very important to me. And I didn't want to redo the whole rant I just did because when I'm speaking, I can tell when something feels powerful, and that felt powerful. Didn't want to change that up. I want you to fight. I want you to claw at the legs of oppression and fight and gnaw and grab the kneecaps and numb as if you are a beaver building a dam, stopping the floodgates from going through. You are the army. You were the first pioneers. When YouTube started, whenever you started, you were there watching YouTube. You were watching Charlie Unicorn. You were watching Smosh. You were watching Ray William Johnson. You were there at the beginning, the inception, the infancy of everything. You have begun, and I'm so proud of you for being here. Please keep being here. Stick around, fight for something you love, if not for anything else in your life. I know that life is destructive. I know inflation is beating you down, and it sucks. It's horrifying. You hate every second of it. Oh, I can't do anything. The president did this. I can't do anything. I'm not strong, and I'm not stronger than our lawmakers. You chose the lawmakers. You can vote. And I know what you're saying, but I'm 16. What can I do? You can fight. You can make a comment. You can like the video. You can share it to your friends. You can show people. You can do that. You can actively do things. You can annoy them. You have a phone, right? You're watching this on your phone. Call your advertisers. Call those people. Call the sponsors. Call them. Annoy them. Hundreds of calls. Thousands of calls. That's what it will take. It'll take everything. Every piece of power you have. Every second. Every action. Every moment. Every feeling. Every body. Lift every voice and sing. That's a Black national anthem, just in case you didn't know. You can do that. YouTube. Broadcast yourself. Do it. And I'm not talking about the statement from YouTube. I mean from me. Broadcast yourself. Do that. Make a video. Make a post. Make a comment. Do something. Something. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it takes one small action, one tiny little thing, one little thing. Donate to your favorite creator's Patreon if you can. Mine, if you want to, it's in the top comment. I'm just promoting myself right now. Anything. I love you guys. I do. With my whole body and chest. I love you. I love this. I love the ability to make what I want to make. I love the power that I go into work every day and people say, hey, I watched your video, man. It was really cool. It really taught me something. I didn't know you spoke like that. I love this. And I have cried 10 times in between me sitting down, making this video. And as I stand right now, I have nerve damage in my lower back from 2 car crashes, and it is painful to stand, but I'm doing so because I am here. This is my protest. This is me fighting for what I believe in and how I believe in it. This is the power and relevancy I wish to hold within the strength that is resounding and pounding within my chest. My heart is a protest that I let rally against my ribs. That is Shane Koizan, a great poet. And how do I know him? Through YouTube. I have met amazing authors. I have made connections and lifelong friendships with people I didn't even know existed. Internet Pit Stop is an amazing man. And I am a good friend of his now. I consider us to be friends. I consider us to be homies. He's an amazing person, and I love the content he creates. I don't know this person, but Funky Frog Bait. I love their content. They've done good work. Drew Gooden, Curtis Connor, Danny Gonzalez, all these other people that have made great content in a wide span of things, that have done so much. People that have fought and actually pushed advertisers. People that have combated Nintendo, combated Disney, fought Sony, fought these big platforms, taken down websites, caught people trying to harm innocent youths. The thing YouTube says it wants to do, and yet we have companies such as Roblox stopping that. Disney getting away with taking the life of someone's wife. We have this. This is horrifying. We can fight back. A collective front. We can get legislation changed. We can enact laws. We can pay attention. We can stop reading past the headline. We can do this. We, not me, not you, us. Trust. Broadcast yourself. Please. You're all I got. You are all I got. You really are all I have. And I don't know how to get this through to you. I'm not sure if this video will reach people. I don't know. I hope it will. It's very long. I hope I can edit this before I go to work today. Please try. This is all I have. For a lot of years, I've been trying to make somewhere with YouTube and actually have an audience of people, or at least somebody talk to me. I was happy with 1,000 subscribers, but you guys show me that you guys actually like hearing me talk. And I have worked so hard on learning how to talk so much that people think I sound like AI when I speak. You're obviously scripting and reading a script from AI of some sort. I can tell, but some of my allegories just coalesce into the way that I speak, and that's just how it operates. When I talk about the sun being as wild as 5 billion raccoons going off and exploding into an exaspera, it feels as though I'm saying vernacular that nobody has ever heard before. But I'm happy to even have that discourse. I'm happy to even talk to you about this. So I guess this is the end of the video. If you've watched both of them, thank you very much. If you want to share the video, I appreciate that. If you're here for me, I appreciate that. If you want to donate to the Patreon, which is $1 a month, I appreciate that. If you want to help me so I can make more videos of this, because this video may get demonetized because I'm talking about policy change, you may more than likely go ahead and do that. You're more than welcome to help. If you don't want to help, just watching is enough. Liking, commenting, or sharing would be more than enough to help me out in some way, in some capacity. And I'm not asking for you to help me. I'm asking you for to help any creator that you see struggling or be scared of the content policy change that has made this their life hold and their living standpoint. I want you to care about them. I want you to do this. This is very important to me. It should be important to you. This is the future of our freedom we are talking about here. Are we a nation of states? What's the state of our nation? I love Hamilton. I couldn't resist the Hamilton bar. Please, fight. If nothing else, your voice will matter. If nothing else has mattered in your life, your voice will at this exact moment. No quotes, no nothing. Enjoy the outro. It's Like That by Taraj, Taraj. Have a good day. Please.
I'm your Nick at night, be my Laura low. Happy to try what you need. Your world, I love to live in it. I love the